Vicious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it! And they are back on terms!
So what about Cheio? I heard he's had a mishap in training. Paul Davis retweeted, didn't he?
Paul Davis tweeted out, yeah. And club and the official website put some out there, aren't they? Yeah. We were going to do a video, weren't we, about how we're going to fit Cheio into the system, how we might need to change the system. We don't need to do that anymore, so we're just going to spend 5 minutes crying the fact he's probably done for the season, Mick.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? It's not looking good. 6 to 8 weeks, apparently. The same knee. Obviously, whatever the injury's been, I don't know whether it was ACL or what it was, but
it's meniscus.
It's what, sorry?
Meniscus,
whatever that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is.
I know what that means. It's like, it's hard to explain. That next year.
Try to explain for people that don't know, because I imagine I don't know, so I imagine a lot of people don't know what it is.
Basically, it's like one of the muscles or tendons in your kneecap that like supports your leg, basically. And if it I don't know what the term is, if it snaps or breaks or something, buggered, you can't walk, basically.
Right.
Okay.
So it's basically like an ACL, but like a minor.
Right. Okay. But it's quite serious then.
Yeah. Very. Well, you have to have surgery for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine how gutting it must be for him, Ben, because he spent about a month or so in team and looked pretty good. It might have been less than a month, and then he got injured, obviously, and then he's done 6 to 8 weeks with a rehab, and now he's got it again. I can't think of it worse.
The thing is as well with when it comes to things like meniscus and ACL and that, because like I know quite a lot about that. It's like it can reoccur if you don't train it properly, and that can be so heartbreaking for your confidence. Yeah. Like you come back, and like if we go down, he's playing in League One next season. Not even a chance in Championship, really. It can be really heartbreaking. I feel so bad for him, honestly. But main thing is, I hope he's all right. I hope he can play football again. You know what I mean?
It's mentally as well. He's spent 2 to 3 months mentally going, right, I've got this rehab, and when I'm done with this rehab, I can play. I'm going to get my chance in the Championship.
Yeah.
It must be so just a kick in teeth, mate.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it? It is heartbreaking. He's such a lovely lad and such a confident lad and so cheerful and clearly loves his football. This must be desperate for him. I know he's only young and everything else, and he's still got plenty of time and a decent career in front of him. But to miss a full Championship season, if that's what it turns out to be, it's got to be devastating for him. But he's got a good team around him that they will pick him up and they will keep him mentally in the right place. Difficult as that might be, it's one of those advantages of having the good people, the good human beings in there that people decry so many times. It's times like this you need people like that around you, and Cheio's going to be surrounded by them. So fingers crossed, both mentally and physically, he'll get himself back on track. It is a devastating blow for us as a club, as a team, and for him as an individual. But it happens in football, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, the only silver lining from a team point of view, Ben, is we don't have to change the formation. The formation can stay the same, which is it's a little bit of a silver lining. It is only a tiny one, but I suppose it's something.
Yeah, it is. I agree with that. But let's say, God forbid, touch wood, that all of a sudden, breaks his leg, right? Could send us down. But that's being real. It could send us down. We get one more big injury, which is, the athletes, it's common. Big injury. If they get a big injury, it puts them out for the rest of the season. Someone who plays regularly, it could send us down. We've got no players. We've got no players. We need to bring someone else in. We haven't got really many players. Full stop. Do you know what I mean? It's a massive, massive blow, and it could send us down. Honestly, it's not good at all.
I'm glad to see you looking on the bright side of it, Ben. Anyway.
Yeah, well, it's hard, isn't it? When it's injuries, it's just the worst. It's the worst part of any sport. It's nothing good about it at all. So
Oh, absolutely. It's a
Yeah.
nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, but most importantly, the place to end this is I hope Cheio's all right. Everything's fine, and he will come back just as strong, if not stronger.
Well, the thing
If he has to go out the rest of the year and come back stronger next year, then so be it. You've got to make sure he gets back to 100%.
the thing is with something like a meniscus is that it'll be fine in 6 to 8 weeks. It don't make a difference if he takes a year off or 8 weeks, however what they suggest. If they don't train it properly and don't build it back up really properly, it could put him out for the rest of his career. Matt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It could put him out for the rest of his career. They need to train it properly. So, but I've got faith in their team. Well, I haven't really, because they haven't trained it properly this time, have they? So,
well,
they haven't.
Possibly not.
Well, you don't have the circumstances of it reoccurring, do you? We don't know that. So
I suppose, yeah. I hope they can get him right, because it'd be a real shame to see him go to waste. So.
Yeah, I agree. We'll finish it there. Thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't, please subscribe anyway. And yeah, we'll see you all soon.
Looking towards Odegaard. Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it!